That's excellent. This thing is excellent. That's it can also be used to purify water. I used to have one before. They got other versions. One will have a clear side and one will have a black side. You lay the black side down and the clear side up, and then the water beams through the clear side, and then at the same time the UV light from the water purifies the water and makes it clean to drink too. But at 190 degrees, I mean it's not boiling, but it's pretty close. It's off by 20 degrees or something, and it's close. So I mean, if you wanted to risk it, you probably could. It might not kill 99.99% bacteria, but it'll kill 98. Anywho, this is your fishing reel for my fishing pole. Right here, right here, and that's neat. Fishing pole. Just fire starting ability stuff in here, like paper, cotton balls, what have you. Tinder. Um, I was wrong. There's a lighter in there. Haha. Everything has fire. These are 3-pronged hooks. They're all wrapped up nice and tight, so that way they don't kill me or stab me or anything else. Um, Anchors for fishing. Bobbers for fishing. Trilene fishing line for fishing and snaring if I wanted to, but I have the metal snare wire too. Multiple purposes, people. Gotta think outside the box. That is the number one key to survival. Everybody's got their own key to survival, their own number one rule. The number one rule to survival, period, point blank, is thinking outside the box. Common sense. Okay, that is the number one rule to survival. Common sense and thinking outside the box. If you can't do those two things, you can't survive anywhere. Fishing hooks, variable sizes, and a nice big rat trap. That'll catch me, squirrels and chipmunks and what have you. And then, of course, I'm sure you've seen it, and you're all asking, slingshot. It's not a big bad boy. I'm not even sure on the poundage. I've looked everywhere on the internet to find out the poundage on it, and nothing nowhere tells me the poundage on this thing. Um, it is a Daisy, Daisy BB guns, Daisy rifles, right? They make this. It's called an F16, but it doesn't tell you the poundage, so I have no clue what the poundage is. I've seen reviews online, and that's about it. People have said that it kills small game like birds, rabbits, and stuff. So that's pretty good. That's basically what all I wanted it for: take out birds, rabbits, chipmunks, squirrels, whatever, small game. So basically, with everything I have here, I've guaranteed definite water and small game food capabilities. Like if I can't get small game with a slingshot and a rat trap and snare wire and fishing equipment, then I no business even trying to survive. So small game food and water purification and cleaning, and I'll do the hygiene one, my hygiene kit next, which is Charlie Brown. Oh, love that movie. So I'm gonna wrap this up, and then we'll get to Charlie Brown, and that'll be my hygiene. So this is my trapping and fishing equipment and water purification bag. So we got my shelter bag, we got my electronic bag, we got my water bag. Notice they're kind of color coded, to their means a little bit, sorta. Um, and yeah, of course, fishing pot, cooking pot with a screen. The screen's nice because it lets me do a lot of stuff with the screen. If I gotta explain it, then you shouldn't be watching. Um, yeah. So hang on a minute, and I'll wrap this up. All right, we're back, and in the hygiene, or what I like to call second aid, because you got first aid for boo boos, second aid for cleanliness. That's how I roll. Anywho, I got some rubber bands. This helps keep Charlie Brown shut because it's bulging. So, multi-purposeful. I can use rubber bands for all sorts of shit. Oops, sorry, stuff. Got me a toothbrush. Hooray. And got me another toothbrush. Hooray. Both of them brand new. Never been used. um, The toothbrushes, I don't know, I wanted to try different things, see which one works better. So I went with that. And toothpaste. I'm gonna throw another bottle of toothpaste just like in the bag loosely before I go, because that definitely won't be enough, and even the other bottle won't be enough. But there's other means of brushing your teeth that are kind of gross, but it gets the job done. Got some Scotch Brite, yeah, not Scotch Brite, but Brillo Basics Brillo pad, and then I got some Scotch Brite sponge. That's the good stuff there. It's got the Brillo pad on the one side, sponge on the other. That's for cleaning my stuff, you know, pots and pans, well, pot and pan, and, whatever else gets dirty, This is for cleaning me. Moist wipes, nice, 42 pack. Definitely not going to last a year, but will be nice to have. Reusable wipes, there's 3 of them in there. These are nice. They're just like, dish rags, but they're like paper towel thickness, but like times 4. Those are pretty cool. Needles, thread, buttons, manicure kit. It's got little mini scissors, tweezers, nail file, and fingernail clippers. And petroleum jelly. Now, okay, you're wondering about petroleum jelly. This is basic. My main reason for bringing this is for the dog's feet. Believe it or not, you put the petroleum jelly on the dog's feet and it helps them from cracking and keeps them nice and soft, and it protects them from, like, stuff on the ground and cold and hot temperatures and stuff. Really good on the dog's feet. Like, if you don't do that for your dogs, like, you're a dick. You should totally put this on your dog's paws. It's messy, for the first little bit, but, you put it on, obviously, when you let them outside, or, when you give them a bath or something, and you got them, like, laying down, drying off or something, Totally do that for your dogs. If you don't, like I said, you're a dick, because it's so good for their for their feet. Keeps them from cracking. If you don't do it, then, you're a dick. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and then I got the SOS sponge in a plastic bag. Keep it from oxidizing. That's why it's in there. But it's got soap on it already. Like, it's one of those, soapy steel wool pads. For cleaning the pots and pan again, and my knife and fork, which are somewhere, I don't know where. Oh yeah, forks and knives are in here, I think. Or no, they're in there. Yeah, we'll get to it. I got it all, people. I got it all. And yes, I can carry this all. This all weighs probably about, I'd say 70 pounds. Maybe. Well, wait, no, because I took out some stuff. So I'd say it all probably weighs about, I'd say 60 pounds. Give or take some poundage. But, yep, I'm going to finish packing this up, and then we're going to open up my cutting stuff, my cutting tools, which is pretty much all this stuff, and then electronics. Now, I know you saw the lighting, and you might have thought that was all my electronic stuff. Oh, no, Buster, I got some good stuff in here. The black box. The ye old black box, that's the good stuff. We'll get to that next. Stay tuned. It's like I tell you guys to wait. Like, it's instantaneous for you, because I'm hitting the pause button, and then, or editing it, and it's like bam, bam, like here, you're just jumping from here to there, or here to here, and it's taking just a second. Like, not even. And for me, I got to pack all this up. Time travel. All right. Poof, we're back. And, all right. And this box here, the other Christmas tin, I got a small pair of scissors. I got 2 spoons and 2 forks. Heavy duty stainless steel. A metal spike, just because you'll see later in future videos. Giant pair of scissors. A laser, because, trust me, it's helpful. Multi-tool. A hand chainsaw. This is awesome. This is awesome. It's just a chainsaw blade with handles, and you can take down trees like a chainsaw. It's freaking awesome. This is a knife. This is a cool little knife. It's got a whistle on it, but I'm planning on using the whistle unless I see something I'm trying to scare away. Hang on, man. I'm blocking now. Huh. I never tried the whistle before, and apparently it don't work. Huh, that's lame. It's a good knife, though. I like the knife. I was thinking about wrapping it in paracord. It's just a bare handle. But, it says Budick. Can't get it to focus. Budick. Stainless China. But I've used it. It's nice and sharp. It's got a good edge on it. Pretty good blade. And then the wrapped up piece of paper here. This is my sharpening stone. And then I've got about 3 black garbage bags in here. Maybe 4. I can't remember. But I got some black garbage bags. Sharpening stone. A knife, big pair of scissors, little pair of scissors, spoons, forks, multi-tool, laser, metal spike, and a chainsaw. And this is basically my cutting toolbox. Okay? And then I've also got, with that, my machete. Now this, my cousin gave me this. Shout out to my cousin D. Wolf. Oh, he gave me this. This is a, supposedly according to him, I believe him, but U.S. Marine something or other issued Billy Badass fucking machete, and I tell you what, I've used it several times, and it is Billy Badass machete. Like, it is freaking awesome. It's got a razor sharp edge on it. It's a little dull right here at the curve, right there. It's a little dull, but the stone will take that and sharpen it right up. But the rest of it is really razor sharp. It's super sharp, nice and thick, as you can see. I don't know how many millimeters, but it's got a good thickness. I'd say probably about almost a 1/4 inch. That's pretty good. Maybe not a 1/4 inch. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But really good. It's got a saw in the back, obviously, and it's excellent. I've used it dozens of times, and it's probably one of the best blades I've ever used. I mean, I'm talking. I've learned too out of personal experience. I've learned too out of personal experience. The machete is way, way better than a hatchet. I've tried hatchets, axes, saws of all sizes. The machete is the way to go if you plan on doing any bushcrafting or going out doing any type of survivaling. Then I definitely recommend you bring a machete, not a hatchet. There's a book out there. It's called The Hatchet by Gary Paulson. My favorite book ever. I read it in 7th grade English class. It was an epic book. Got me into outdoors really pretty much, and I love the hatchet. I was always lived and swore by the hatchet. Love the hatchets. Hatchets. Always had one. And machete here outperforms a hatchet in every shape and form that you could think. Every job you can imagine, the machete does better. Anywho, enough about that. This, let's see if I can get it open. Is my folding saw. Nice little folding saw. It's got a little lock release, which is very difficult to operate. Pretty good lock. About $20. Local hardware store. Nice for little branches. It's got a good blade on it. Tested it out. It's pretty sharp. Cuts pretty well. Black steel. Good stuff. I like it.